Okay, I have a thing or two to say about Modern Warfare 3 because it's just so played out right now. The whole Call of Duty thing, it's just like, why are so many people playing it? I just don't understand. I guess my biggest qualm is that it's just such a mainstream experience. I mean, it's just explosions and soldiers and shooting other soldiers and explosions again. Like, if you really need a shooter in your life, why not go for Arma? Arma 2. Support the smaller developer. Okay, I mean, it sucks. It's a terrible game. But why don't you just go ahead, give your money to the smaller guy, not to Activision? They swim in money. Why don't you just give your money to the people who make Arma? Okay, it's a tragic game, it's terrible. They'll probably just take your money and make another bad game, and you'll probably just be disappointed. But you've supported the smaller guy, the little guy. Now let me talk about something else. Let me talk about music. The soundtrack on Modern Warfare 3, practically non-existent. It's just sweeping orchestras from time to time, or it's just gunshots. It's just gunshots. It's just pang, 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 pang. All the time. A cacophony of gunshots. I made it the whole way through the game. Not a single Deer Hunter song. Not one. Not a single one. Foster the People? No. No. Nothing here. Let me tell you something, Modern Warfare 3. Let me tell you, if you want to speak to me as a person, as a normal guy, well, an above-average guy, if you want to speak to me and my soul, you need to come at me with something that's going to speak to me, okay? Something that's going to connect with the inner me. I mean, have you even heard of Bon Iver? I mean, why isn't he on the soundtrack? You could have at least taken some time out, maybe phoned him, seen what he was up to. He would have been more than happy to paint some sort of emotional picture around this carnage that you created, but you didn't. You didn't do that. And you've lost me. I don't want to say anything that seems mean-spirited, but you've lost me, Activision. You just don't care. Let's talk for just a second about the advert that they're showing on televisions. Now, I didn't see it on a television because televisions are kind of for idiots, I saw it on the internet, though. I saw it on the web. And what an atrocious piece of garbage. I mean, Sam Worthington, he's like the most mainstream actor they could have found. He was in Avatar, for atheism's sake. He was just everywhere. And now you put him in this advert for your mainstream game. Here's an idea that might seem groundbreaking to you. At Activision, why not cast a female as the lead protagonist in your epic television advert? Why not? In fact, why not make it an African-American female? Why not go there? Why not take a risk or something? Ladies enroll in the forces all the time. Just take a risk with it. She could even be like a lesbian. She could be a lesbian African-American female in the armed forces. Okay? Why not just take a risk? Instead, you give me Jonah Hill being killed repeatedly. You think that's meant to make me laugh? I'll rely on Jim Jarmusch for my comedy, as I have done in the past. Thank you. Now, you're probably wondering why I haven't even bothered to talk about gameplay so far. And if you are asking yourself that, then you're completely missing the point of this entire video. I mean, it isn't the point that the game might actually be fun to play. It isn't the point the multiplayer is well implemented, or that it's easy to use. That isn't the point. You're missing it. The point is that they're Activision. That they are a behemoth, an absolute juggernaut. And whether or not they make good games that are fun to play, they're raping us. They are genuinely raping us. I mean, I don't know exactly how, but they're huge. They are just raping us. Right? I feel right now, having played this game, a tiny bit raped. Just a tiny bit raped. Okay, just to wrap this up, just to bring it full circle, because I mean I'm quite a smart guy. I've been pitching some pretty progressive ideas today, and I would understand if you didn't have the capacity to keep up with the things I've been saying. So I'm just gonna put a bow on this particular thing. Modern Warfare 3 is utter garbage. It's the bottom of the rung. I mean, gameplay aside, it is just disgusting. And you don't need to be putting your money in Bobby Kotick's greasy fingers. Just wait. Just put your money in a piggy bank somewhere, preferably one picked up at a thrift store or something like that. Just put that money away and wait for Jonathan Blow to release his next epic miniature adventure. It will change your life, I swear. It will change it. Just wait.